Morning, loves. It's Monday morning. They keep coming around, don't they? It's an awful lot milder than last week, and it's time to get this show once again on the road. Mr. George Roger Boaty, he's our friend. Good morning, Brian.
Bear right, A619, Baslow Road.
Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. Sorry, Mr. Boaty.
To make YouTube videos with.
Oh, you had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
What a place to live in, and what a day to be alive. This is just heaven on a stick. Sheep. And this is the cafe that apparently is definitely a going concern, especially in the mornings. And Simon, Project MGTF, would recommend it to you and I. No use to me, to be fair. It's only up the road from home. I'd go home and have a Momo instead. Cows. Just before I went to bed last night, my lovelies, I checked my hose, and no, that's not a euphemism. I literally checked my actual hose, and it had defrosted, it wasn't frozen. So as of tomorrow, I'll be able to blast the salt off the cars. I know it's only the end of January, and I'm sure we've got plenty more coal to go. But I noticed just before I set off that there are little buds shooting up in my garden. And driving along here, I've got a very optimistic sort of spring feeling. Yeah, I feel like that it's another winter that we're going to survive, and there's going to be a wonderful spring and summer ahead. And I can't wait. I'm so excited about this year.
After 300 yards, turn right, A624, Hayfield Road.
Don't turn right.
Turn right.
Don't turn right. Don't turn right, van. Oh, fuck's sake.
Follow A624, Hayfield Road, for 7 miles.
Right, 50 miles an hour, Mr. Van. That means that you can press the pedal on the right. Hallelujah, 34 miles an hour. .7 miles an hour. Oh, come on, cunty bollocks, get a fucking shift on. Oh, you meandering tit. Oh, when there's cars coming. I was going to deploy sports mode then and monster him. Oh, I saw her. Right, that's it. I'm going to turn you off and put some music on. I'm going to be stuck behind this dundering twerp. I might as well enjoy it. Fucking hell, 28 miles. Oh, this is fucking ridiculous. Sports mode deployed. Oh, what's the matter with this? For fuck's sake. Oh, dare I, dare I, dare I. No, I don't. Oh, this is bloody agonising, this is. Whereas that view is anything but agonising. Oh, that's it. Slam the brakes on. I mean, you wouldn't want to do 30, would you? You festering great tit! He's over the white line. He's driving like a diseased bumhole. Hard braking again. I like this little bit of road. There's a sharp slope off to the left and a low wall, and you have that delicious feeling of slight danger as it feels like you could fall off. Don't know why that appeals to me. Liberty. Well, you are taking a liberty with your driving, and you're limiting my liberty. You lolloping great lollipop. eyes. Right. Behold the Freelander of broken dreams. Fucking hell, a speed camera. This arsehole's probably going to get out and walk. Right, do me a favour, turn left and just piss off. No, too much to ask, isn't it? And we won't be taking the normal left-hand turn here. God, we're barely doing anything. Ironically, the slowest van in the world is now being held up by something even slower. But, yeah, we're not turning left onto Monk's Road, and I shall miss that part of my Monday. But it means we get to drive this little bit of road instead, which I haven't done for quite a long time since I discovered that cut through. But of course, we're not going directly to PNHQ today. We are off via Wendy Greggs.
After 300 yards, turn left, A6016, Turnley Road.
Oh, that looks funky. What's that? Oh, it's a Lupo.
Turn left.
Oh, bless her. I mean, you could mock, but she's going better than I would. And she's got a few years on me. Similarly. They never look as if they're enjoying themselves, joggers, do they? They always look as if they're carrying out some sort of penance for some appalling sins they've committed. Now that is a rather nice looking Jaguar. I must confess that I rather like this little section here with that somewhat utilitarian but quite exciting looking viaduct. A lady in silly boots. And there's a little Chinese takeaway here at the end of this row of terraced cottages. And I don't know why it appeals to me, but I would like to go there one day. I also want to travel across that viaduct. The Village Chippy fish and chips and Chinese takeaway. I bet it's fabulous. Or really awful.
The name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Chandler Warner. Why, you're looking a little stern today.
That's because, Grayson, we're presenting today a guide to the activity involved in the successful execution of one's conjugal rights in order to produce offspring. The whole business of conjugal activity is sordid and frightful, but it is at least short.
That's Daffy Duck.
That is well and truly cake-huffed.
At the end of the road, turn left, B6175, Huddersfield Road.
The name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Immediately after marrying a young lady, the tricky business begins of getting your wife to agree to go to bed. Is it time for Peter Rabbit and his Mrs. Tiggy Winkle to go up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire? For Willy Willy to take his tired Tim down the yellow brick road to Slumberland? For Pooh to lead his little piglet through the land of Nod and into the arms of the Sandman?
The name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George, Roger Boaty.
Well, this is a first. I'm here at PNHQ and look what I've got. Coffee! Courtesy of the lovely Liz. Thank you, Liz. Right, my lovelies, something a little bit interesting now. It is, oh dear, he's such a tart, he can't help himself. If there's any kind of live filming going on, the hairy Paddington will be in the midst of it. We are going in this rather splendid vehicle here, which is a 2002? A 2002 Rover 75 Tourer. But, check this out.
It's got tow bar.
V6. Oh yes. Oh, the ultimate sacrifice. Not only is he not driving his own car, but he's squeezed himself into the back seat.
I think your legs are somewhat longer.
As this is your first attempt at beastliness, you may have some difficulty uniting your unmentionables. Why not invent a coded language to prevent graphic references? Is that you, Mrs. Grayson?
Yes?
Has the train arrived in Paddington yet?
No, I'm afraid it's in Colchester. Ouch.
Now let's see the whole ugly process in explicit detail.
Ouch!
Sorry. So there you have it. Next week, how to achieve conjugal unpleasantness in the poorer countries of the world where the women will... for a potato.
The name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George, Roger Boaty.